So guys, it's the Wheel Under here again today, and today guys I'm doing 5 players that Wolves should sign to help take that step up next season. One thing I want to point out there, these are realistic signings, the signings that I think Wolves can realistically make. So then guys, the first realistic player on this list is Lionel Messi. No, I'm joking guys, it's Alexander Mitrovic. In 37 appearances in the Premier League, he got 11 goals and 3 assists, which isn't too bad. It's not the highest amount, but it's still good enough to help push Wolves to that next level when you look at Wolves' bench. If you replaced Alexander Mitrovic for, say, Helder Costa, I think you definitely strengthen in some areas. He's got the link-up playability that Wolves do use with, like, Jimenez, and I think he could get a good connection with Jimenez and Jota as well. The only question now, guys, is he worth 30 million? Fulham want 30 million. When you look at that and you look at Wandon, except for the fact that Wandon's older, he's contributed to more goals and assists for his team. Wandon, he's also got probably a bit more Premier League experience than Mitrovic, or a bit more Premier League success, and is worth half the price of Mitrovic. He's worth 16.5 million, while Mitrovic is worth 30. So that's the only thing that I think could put Wolves off. 22-year-old Denmark-born Philip Billing, who got relegated with Huddersfield, I think Wolves should sign. He's expected to be worth less than 10 million, and this season he hasn't done too bad. In both Wolves games, he bossed the midfield. His height was just incredible. He's 6'6", he definitely does that, and he really did batter our midfield in terms of winning headers, getting stuck in and that. And with his left foot as well, he's had some powerful, fantastic goals and shots with that left foot. For Wolves, he's young, he's got potential, and in midfield, he offers you height, and he likes to get stuck in. So for me, guys, I think it would be a decent signing for Wolves. Next up, guys, is another player that impressed at Fulham, not last year, but the year before, but had a bit of a flop last year, and it's Ryan Sessegnon. Ryan Sessegnon plays left back or left wing. He's 19 years old, he's English, and he came through Fulham's youth academy. And in the Championship 2 years ago, he let the world alight. It was absolutely fantastic. We've gained about 18 goals and 8 assists in like 46 appearances, so he did absolutely fantastic. However, last season he didn't quite hit the heights. In about 30 appearances, he got about 2 goals and 6 assists. It's not bad considering it's first season, but I think because of all the hype and the potential he'd shown, it wasn't the best either, and he was a flop. So what I'm saying Wolves should sign him for, well, it's simple. He plays left back or left wing for Fulham, and sometimes he's not good enough attackively, or he's not good enough defensively. However, what about left wing back? That is something that he could be tested in and possibly succeed at, and the only way to find that would be a good choice would be coming to Wolves. He's got pace, he's got the potential, and if there's one thing Nuno can work with, is it's someone who's young, talented, and he's working hard. And if Sessegnon has all those traits, which I believe he does, he could possibly be a good player to have on the bench. Could he replace Vinegar? I don't know, because I really do like Vinegar, but I think it just gives you another option on the bench. So Sessegnon would be a player I think Wolves could sign to improve their Premier League place. We've been linked with this one before, guys, and I definitely agree that we should sign him. It's 27-year-old Callum Wilson, who is a striker at Bournemouth. In 30 appearances, he's got 14 goals and 9 assists in the Premier League for Bournemouth. That is just incredible. That's nearly a goal every 2 games. That's 23 goals he's contributed to in 30 appearances. That is just absolutely fantastic for this season. Would he fit into what Wolves are about? I think he would. Yeah, he's got good link-up play. Clearly 9 assists, he's got good link-up play. He's got pace, he's got the energy, and he just has that attitude of never giving up. And I think if Wolves could sign him for about 20, 30, whatever, how much it would cost, I definitely think it would be worth it. He'd add goals off the bench, and it would just be absolutely fantastic. The stats speak for themselves, guys. Now then, guys, last but not least is Adrien Rabiot. Now, I said they were realistic, but I think he is more of a realistic one than what we've been linked with before. He's 24 years old, and he came from the PSG Youth Academy. However, since then, coming to contract negotiations in about December, he fell out with the PSG manager, and since then has been training with the reserves. He's been linked with Liverpool, Juventus, all them lot. But I think it could be a good addition for Wolves. His quality definitely is. I've watched him play before. He's got quality in him. He's a central midfielder, which, you know, you look at Moutinho. Moutinho's absolutely fantastic, but when he's coming up to the end of it, you just want someone to carry on filling them boots. And if we got Rabiot in for free as well, I think it would just be a superb signing, and it will show the way Wolves are going forward. Yeah, he's more likely to go to somewhere else, but it's not impossible that he'd choose Wolves, especially with Europe being on the card. So let's just wait and see. But I think, guys, this will be a decent signing. Anyway guys, that is it from me today. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, and let me know in the comment section your thoughts on those 5 players that I've just given. Would you sign any of them? Would you agree with the price tag for any of them? And would you say any of them are realistic? And I'll speak to you guys later.